Hello everyone. We have a game with the black pieces against Gabi 74, rated 1266. Let's try Caro Kann structure. And he exchanges the central pawns going into the exchange variation. So let's bring our minor piece towards the center. He does the same, but he blocks his c pawn, so no c3 and no c4. We simply bring another minor piece out towards the center, and he does the same. I'm going to develop my bishop and pin his knight, which is controlling the center, kind of threatening the central pawn because the knight can't take back. He doesn't even consider it maybe and just develops another piece. So can I not take this pawn? If his knight moves, queen hangs. If the bishop gives a check, you take the bishop. Okay, let's do that. And if we just win this as a clean pawn, we just win the game. He has some light squares that are open, so we just... Okay, he goes there, but we take. And now he goes here, threatening the Jobava London square on c7. But here you can easily defend with your rook, so it's not a thing. What else can we do? Queen a5 check. If he doesn't want to lose the knight, he kind of has to go back. So possibly even better than just the rook development move, although that looks good too. So queen a5 check, knight back, e6 solidifying. That looks good. We'll keep our pawn, we'll keep the pin. We develop for free. We can just play e6, get our bishop out, and castle. He has no choice, he has to retreat the knight whether he likes it or not. If he's too, stubborn or immature to do it, like I'm not moving the knight psychologically, then he'll just hang the knight like he did. And then you just lose the game and there's no point in playing. So he counters my queen saying, hey, I'll take if you take, but if I trade, that's good for me because I'm up a piece, but I don't even have to trade because his queen is hit and my bishop is not hanging. So I could move my queen, take free stuff, his queen is still hanging. Like why even play chess at this point? There's no, and I don't mean in this game, I mean if you're just gonna hang your queen and stop caring, then just resign and go, go outside and play soccer or something. So anyway, I just want to develop. So let me push my pawn. He can get some activity, but I'm up 11 points of materials, so it doesn't matter. He has stuff hanging, which I don't want to take it because that gives his rooks a nice avenue on the c file, some coordination. So I'm going to take this pawn. He grabs a pawn, but it doesn't coordinate except with the bishop, which doesn't create any threats. So bishop here might coordinate with the queen. You can easily drop it back to b6, creating this strong structure. And we're ready to castle, which is what we need to finish the game. Once our king is safe, you can easily challenge their rooks with your rooks and trade into a completely winning game. So he moves the bishop, protects the knight, creates some discoveries because my bishop's loose. But he can't hit the queen, so I'm actually going to take the knight. You don't need to, but because I'm up everything and the bishop and rooks can't coordinate ever on the light squares, he has nothing to attack. And so you never have to worry about the knight. And then that's it. Now we just have an easy game up a queen. He takes the knight, which doubles our structure, but this is good for us, not bad for us, because this is not exploitable. So now we can bring the rooks in the game. Just create batteries, just line up the heavy pieces any which way. And we can forget about pawns unless we're trying to attack his king with these pawns. He can't avoid the trade. I mean, technically he can go here, but then when I do it again, he could go here or here, but those are terrible moves. So he shouldn't / can't avoid the trade. So he does move over, but this lets us develop our other rook with the same idea. Now he trades, so it's a bit weird, but whatever. Now the only reason I would take this pawn isn't to win the pawn, it's because I want to put my rook on c2, and I can't, because the pawn's in the way. If I could jump over that pawn, I would have just placed it on c2. Okay, so he's moving stuff. If I put my rook here, I don't get... I mean, I still get checkmating nets, but they take like 1 or 2 moves longer. Yeah, okay. They just resign. Makes it a lot easier. I was trying to get at, put the queen in front. It's a lot easier to checkmate, but it's still pretty easy with the rook, I guess. What do we have here? We have a 7 center pawn lost game. 100% accuracy. I've never gotten that, I don't think. I've even had less center pawn. I've had 6 and maybe even 4 average center pawn loss, and even then it was 99 and 98. But for some reason this one is 100. So anyway, that's cool. We take because it's a forced move in the exchange. Now we need to develop. Development and center. Development and center. Development affects the center because it pins the knight. And then immediately we stop what we're doing. We notice an opportunity. We notice a weakness. He didn't address our threat. Boom. Minus 1.5. Immediately almost winning, but much better. He throws in this check. Immediately winning. That's how hard it is to play correctly from white. He gives this natural looking check, but it's minus 2.5, which is almost a piece and the borderline for completely winning positions. So anyway, kind of a forced move. Apparently, since it's a 100% accuracy game, it's better than the rook c8 option. So this is good. Forced move. Free stuff, minus 5, but that's just a hanging knight. He hits our queen. It's a forced move. We move. Then he hangs his queen. But it's nice to know that it says 100%, right? So that means, you know, we played e6. We didn't go pawn hunting. So that's cool. We didn't take this pawn and give his rooks an open file. We took this. That's cool. And even if you might get a little scared with the coordination, there's no real coordination, and it doesn't matter. Like this rook and maybe a knight on c7 could at least give a fork, but a bishop on c7, that's not even a thing. So we just keep developing for free. Well, not for free. I guess trades are wins, so it's for free. We trade. We castle king safety. We have a picture perfect position. Potential outside pass pawn. Best position ever. Force move. Development for free. Development for free. Force move. Free stuff. Mate in 4. So I was thinking of which is the fastest mate. Do I put the rook here, or do I go queen here, hitting the rook, then rook here, and you know what I mean? Then go for checkmate. But whatever. Either way, a perfect exchange game. So now you know, bring out the knights. Then, depending on what white does, pick a square for your bishop. Close the pawn chain. try to get castled and play with the C file. See what happens. Usually you're going to get lots of similar games from white, especially in these middle elo ranges. They always just trade and develop their knights like this. They put the bishop here, or they pin your knight a lot of times, but it's always just easy stuff. You have no problems developing. They're never creating any real threats. It's not like a critical test in the opening for you, so you should be comfortable when you see it. Hopefully this game helps and you're going to see a lot more, so just stay tuned. Submit your rapid games in my Discord. Good luck in your chess. Goodbye.